Hello. Okay. Razors of Occam. The scene: an evening walk with visitors in Midlandia, land that has been entrusted for 1,000 years. For the purpose of adapting and conserving species, ecocultural and spiritual knowledge and experience and diversity. For the you would think I would know, I wrote it. Period of climactic stabilization. Okay, you ready? So, here we go. We're going to take a walk. Everyone has a drink. We're just going to walk up the hill. Come along. Let's walk the hill to Babel. We'll glean fruit for dinner. Everyone laughs. Why Babel? It's a reminder you're young. Try to imagine into it. Know into it. Citizens United. PFAS. Wars. Criminalization of reproductive controls. The whistleblower line. I feel your nervousness, your discomfort. Force your mind to open and to more fully conceive the scope of human behavior. Nature is abundant, and that's not profitable or profitable. The healer with the limp turns and says, before things coalesced, every science, art, and philosophy thought its knowledge was the truth. All vying to be the one. No base reality or planetary law. They were all right, each from a different vantage point. A dimension of truth, the full picture of what is hidden inside of that which lies in front of us. The storyteller chimes in. They never should have taught us to read or write. Everyone bursts out laughing. Someone yells, the world word tree. Guide, trees, yes, it's the oaks, 47 years old, and this hedge has come in so nice. How many species are here? Well, we're harboring tens of thousands of plants, insects, crops, fungi. Hey, the honeyberries are ready. Where's the bag? Someone says, cultural membranes were created as an early prototype, right? Cultural membranes. Eschew obfuscation. Yes, exactly. And the elders giggle, sharing their stories about #%. The youngers are confused. Remember, we're 50 years in the future. It's 2074. My friend, it's 2074. The elders giggle, sharing their stories about #%. The youngers are confused. One says, was it a portal? Another, consensus? Eclipses? The astrophysicist says, planetary alignments caused mindsets to click from linear to logarithmic. #% meant sovereignty and solidarity. The alchemist says, we orchestrated the chemical maps. Someone else says, remember, youngers, individual immersive learning hadn't arrived yet. We proved it, and we marched off shouting, bygones! A herdswoman quips, everyone thought the singularity meant, oh, we'll be all the same. It was the opposite, obviously. The only person occupying your viewpoint is you. The guide. Look over the gate for herbs. Everyone begins chatting. Well, this arbor over the gate, what's it made of? The herbs look great. Ooh, garlic and ginseng. Well, it's made of itself. We're always experimenting in species balance. Grab more herbs before the sheep come eat them. An elder ethno-veterinary doctor pipes up, herbs in hand. Communication spaces were dominated by the worst. It was suffocating. And crowdsourcing was not yet an ecosystem. Somebody says, taste this, and a bowl of fresh flowers, herbs of mint, oregano, thyme, and fruit is passed amongst the group. A ledgerite says, materialism, most toys wins. A Maslowian remarks, yes, and folks' healthcare insurance, trusts, or was it those risk reduction investment trusts? Perpetual trusts birthed thousands of places like this. One said wryly, controlling consciousness was like holding back billions of hurricanes. The woods one bellows. It spread like wildfire. Ironically, at the time of the wildfires. And the climate hoax collapse. The Tuller agrees. See the power of coalition and functional education. A performer turns abruptly and says, you took the money away. And that was the least of it. You removed the admiration. The guide. Yes, we unbound our lexicon and our lives from the lies. We removed our creativity from the sociopathos of humanity. Heads nodded. A philosopher says, Occam's razor, the simplest answer is usually the best. It's the Swiss Army knife of lenses, apertures, guides. Anybody got one? Ooh, look at these raspberries. The razor of food. Perfect example. An agrarian asks, how many types of farming are here? The guide, thousands, but it's a global stew of techniques. All knowledge is conserved, physical examples, documents, testimonials, stories, and song. We begin with elder and indigenous knowledge. We are the keepers of the freeways. People come, immerse themselves in living, learning, the choice. Many leave to begin another farm or use their knowledge in the great tuning. The tower. Youngers first were right behind you. The sun was setting, and the mist was seeping from the creek and pond. Words set aloft as they ascended. Boundaries, songs, dissolution, dinner, metamorphosis. A medicine elder recounted, realizing that communicating and teaching needed to. They were reaching the top. Face east. You have experienced your first walk here. Looking down the hill from whence you came, our past is now in front of us. The golden hour of change. The land around you, as far as you can see, is part of the movement, each on their own terms, built on the Maslowian system, redeveloped in the early 20s, just before the coastal migrations commenced.